Here you go, Ed.
Oh, I get the honors?
You get the honors, yes, sir.
What do you do if your beard catches on fire? You got a plan for that?
Welcome to the FarmtruckandAZN YouTube channel,
where it is what it isn't.
All right, so after getting all the brackets off, you learn as you go whenever you're doing these projects, and we come up with the idea to heat the rivets with the air hammer and a chisel off the head, and then punch them out with the punch. So we're going to do one of those for you just to show you how much easier it is. There's nothing about struggle will make you think. And you'll figure out a better way when you're struggling. A little bit more heat on there. Also, we got too much heat on our chisel bit yesterday, and I had to resharpen it, so it's not as sharp as a brand new one. So,
Oh yeah, look at that.
a little bit easier. That easy.
Wow. That's quick work compared to yesterday.
Yeah. Like I said, man, you learn as you go. Hell, we don't do all this stuff every single day. That's part of it, you know, is figuring it out as you go. Now, QA1, they give you, we used to take a pipe and we would cut it in half, and that's how we would do our C-notch. We used to take like a 4 or 5 inch pipe, and we would cut the frame in a circle, and then we would weld it all up. And that's exactly how I did the farm truck, but that was way before somebody was doing the thinking, right? So we have this arrow. It tells you that it goes right on front, right? And then this here, we line the holes up right there. And then we've already got this one marked with chalk, right? And this is the first time we've ever done this. I would say that we follow our holes rather than this bracket right here, all right? All these frames aren't bent the same, but I think it's more important to follow those 2 holes right there. So we're gonna go ahead and cut right there, and if we have to, we'll alter it. But it's figure it out as you go. When in doubt, figure it out. Here you go, Ed.
Oh, I get the honors?
You get the honors, yes, sir.
Okay.
What do you do if your beard catches on fire? You got a plan for that?
We got a fire extinguisher right there.
I don't hope that happens, but that'd be hilarious.
You have to start off with a really nice flame retardant in the morning. And conditioner. See how everything works.
I bet you were really good when you were a kid and you were coloring and staying in the lines, because you did a pretty damn good job right there, staying in the lines. You know?
I don't remember being a kid. I think I came out this way.
Yeah, Ed came out with a beard. All right, I think this is the side. Oh, look at that. And then look at the holes lining right up. Okay, very nice. All right, we'll just slip a couple of bolts in this sucker. All right. QA1 makes this pretty easy to do. It's just a matter of getting out here and doing it and figuring it out. All right, now from here, it's a lot of holes to drill. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 holes. Oh, no, this, yeah, and a half. 11 and a half holes that we have to drill.
I tell you what, I'll take the half hole if you take the 11.
We're just gonna drill some holes and get this thing ready, and we'll come get you, Lou.
Okay.
We've got 2 holes left. You want to do the honors?
I do.
Man, there's always 2 holes.
Dang, dude, balls deep on that. I see daylight.
Oh yeah? I can't do it. I can't do it.
Oh.
I got a bracket in the way over there. Here we go.
Hell yeah.
All right, so we already got this bracket on with the bump stop. We got these brackets on. You notice they use grade 5 bolts instead of grade 8.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah, you gotta have that little bit of bend.
That's right. Little bit more flexibility in a grade 5 than a grade 8. Everyone wants to use grade 8 on everything, but it's not necessarily the best one because they will shear and break off.
What's good? What's grade 8 good for?
Grade 8's good if you need tensile strength, right? Because it's higher on a grade 8. And grade 5, it's shear value, right? We don't want these to shear off, so it's smart of them to throw grade 5 in. But then there's grade 10, which those are only allowed on the farm truck.
No such thing as grade 10.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how long would that have taken to C-notch that 10 years ago compared to what that took?
Oh, that was a lot of, well, you'd have to find a nice thick pipe that was 1/4-inch wall, or you'd have to find the right size, cut it in half, and then cut a round notch in it instead of a hectagon one like what we did. That made it a lot easier instead of cutting round. And then you'd have to weld the whole thing and fabricate it all. If the farm truck was on a lift, I could show you the way we did that one 15 years ago. But, you know, thanks to people like QA1, they make it a lot easier. They had to do a lot more engineering to make it easier on us. But I think they did a great job.
Probably better. It's probably better with that bracing now, right? Like you think, oh, you cut material away from it, but they've given you 6 inches each side, plus the lip on and the bolts. I bet that's stronger.
I bet this is stronger.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I would imagine it is.
Yeah. It'd be cool to test it somehow.
I mean, you've definitely weakened the
we're-
frame, but now supported it with extra.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's kind of like when they give you that, when you break your leg, you know, and they give you the extra brace. Is it stronger? Nah, you broke your leg, but it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but
Right?
what if you were wearing that brace before you broke, or as you were breaking your leg?
That's the test.
That's the true test.
That's the test. Let's
right.
go.
Let's go break my leg.
Yeah, let's go see. That actually is a good test. Can you break your leg with the leg brace? I don't know.
Depends. What is that, like RoboCop or something?
Yeah.
What's this? Iron Man.
Iron Man.
He's got the suit.
Yeah, it's supposed to
You
be
know?
stronger.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, Stephen Hawking.
What?
He went to Epstein's Island. He did. He was on the list.
He did go. He got named. He did.
Dang, dude, they give you lock nuts and everything. Yeah. What's next, Ed? Oh,
Oh,
we need a polyurethane.
bush.
Yeah.
We don't need any of this adjustment on this truck. It's just gonna be one position. That's it.
You remember we had to modify this in Australia?
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, because the drive shaft was hitting
Okay.
the cross member, so we had to cut it out, and then we took this and bent it on around and welded it all in
To give some space.
Yeah, just because it was like running off to the side over here a little bit. That was one of those. We were almost done. All we got to do is put the drive shaft in.
Oh, okay. It will be. It'll look a lot sweeter with that drop.
All right, Ed. What's on the agenda for tomorrow?
We need to attach these brackets right here
Okay.
to the rear axle,
Yep.
and then we can start hanging the rear arms
Okay.
from the front. We'll bring them up to the rear axle, and then we'll start putting coilovers in so everything will hang.
Okay. So this thing will be sitting on suspension tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we just gotta tighten up a few bolts on this side and start hanging new parts.
All right.
When you did this on the farm truck, you were on jack stands probably, huh?
Oh yeah.
Crawling around on the
Didn't
on
have
the
a
floor.
lift.
Yeah.
You had
Yeah.
the bed off. You had. Did you do the tub and the C-notch at the same time?
We did. Yes.
Because you had the bed off. You were doing a bunch of plumb bombing and measuring.
We did the cage and the rear end with the coilovers.
Right.
Took me forever to find another set of fender wells, so we could just widen the ones that we
You
had.
just needed the section out of them.
Right. So I think we added about 7 inches to them and just brought them all the way over to the frame. All the way over to here.
That was a big project though at the time.
That's right. Oh, it was huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
What made you decide to go a bigger tire? What was the moment where you're like, you know what, this big tire thing is where it's at?
I was making too much power and I couldn't get it to hook up on the street.
You just couldn't find the traction at all.
No, dude, I went out and I tried every single tire I could find.
Uh-huh.
And I was trying to, try a 29, 10.5 that was a little bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just spinning.
Okay.
So
Full slick and all.
that's that big block power. Yeah.
Right.
Now at the track, I was fine,
The glue.
but I wanted to race on the street. I thought that I could make that 1432 work.
Yep.
And I did some measurements and all right, we'll take a chance and do it.
Why'd you pick? This is a smaller end of the spectrum when it comes to big tire.
Because that's the biggest tire I could get on it.
Oh, that's it.
Right,
That's it?
without
Okay.
back halfing the whole thing.
Understood,
and-
okay.
I mean, dude, I don't know how to do that. That's real race
I
car
want,
stuff.
yeah. So that's
you know?
the biggest tire at the time that you could fit on it, or you would have gone bigger. You think you would have gone you'd gone the biggest tire possible at the time?
Probably.
Okay.
But I was fine with that.
Gotcha.
Because that was way bigger than what I had, and I was sure that it would work. But what was important to me is that I could still use the bed.
Okay.
I could still pull a brick wall down and haul the bricks away.
Mm-hmm.
I could haul tools in the back of it.
Mhm.
I didn't want to go full race car with it.
Okay.
So.
All right.
And that tire works great.
Oh, it does. It still does.
As we all know.
Well, I think that tire would actually work great for a lot of these guys. I don't think they
Right.
need to go
But then
much bigger than that.
Well,
Some of them.
the bigger the tire you go, like those huge 36-inch dragster tires, it takes so much power to
agree.
even turn
Rolling
those.
resistance,
Right.
right? Yeah.
So
I agree.
I wouldn't make enough power to even turn those, do a burnout.
Right. Right. That's true.
So-
It's the perfect tire.
We'll finish this thing up tomorrow. It should be sitting on the ground. Asian, you coming in early or are you going to sleep in again?
I'm sleeping in. Yeah, we're sleeping in.
Well, this thing's liable to be on the ground whenever you show up.
Yeah.
It's just bolt together from here. All the hard part's done. Ed took care of most of that. So these are the brackets that go on the rear end. We got some, these are the U-bolts that we got for something else besides, we got bigger ones.
Oh,
for that.
thank God. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, what the hell is this?
Right. Hey, FarmtruckandAZN here. Thank you for sticking around and watching our YouTube videos.
Since you're a viewer and hopefully a subscriber, drop by our website, okcfarmtruck.com, and use discount code FNAYouTube to get 10% off your next order.
It's our way of saying thank you. Lou will be looking for you tomorrow. We'll do a little bit more videoing tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, good job, boys. You too, Ed.